Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. And the Flames have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the football first. Looking for a gap. It's McLaurin. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's White. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Flames offense will have its first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively, so it's a huge challenge.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Flames in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Flowers. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Pressure coming. Wiggles free. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Drills him with the stiff arm. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The give out of the gun. Gets It's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fox. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the Flames are in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Got it behind the line. It's Adams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Flames line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Flames will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Finds a man on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Fox. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. Lost, the defense is wide open. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the move.
Running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Miami is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. And the U is staring at a big fat L right now. They're trailing by 14 to Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up into your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Got it set up on the outside. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Flames decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 40. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab near the sticks. It's Wiggins. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Flames want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They want to get this defense on its heels. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker is Adams. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Flames are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Flowers.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The give on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Makes the grab over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying play action. He's got him still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. Trying to pound it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll try to run it in. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Miami is just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff? They're trailing by 18 to Florida. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. The throw. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Flames send out the punt unit. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Brown wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Zings it complete to the right. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset on...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
Amazing job and awareness by that defensive lineman, locating the football, catching it, and then turning around and scoring. They may want to start using this guy on offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
about this defense, man. They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Chop. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dumps it to the back. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Snags it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The run to the left. Look out, he's got room. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now they'll run the draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You could tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that 1st down, makes the big mistake.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Flames will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Firing deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Shoots his way for more. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Flames line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spillman. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The give to the tailback. across the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. Calls his own number. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Give to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Toretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U.
Going right to work up top.
They're trailing by 11 to Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Here's a heat. On a little time, lets it go.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That's caught. It's McLaurin. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Power football with the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. All wideouts, no backs. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's White. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year. Coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Gets the back moving. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got a little space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. If there's time to pad the stats. Caught near the sticks. It's Wiggins. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.